Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's Calorie Crush. It's going to be a quick one. It's going to be a quick one because I'm hanging. I am recording this on, I don't know what day it is, it's Tuesday. I recorded my weigh-in, the bit you'll see on the scales, that's from yesterday morning, that's from Monday morning. But I spent the day in Bridgewater yesterday with Caroline, so I didn't have time to record then. I intended to record when I came home and then forgot. Been at work all morning, came home and I had a chap coming to clean the oven, and so I had to then tidy the house so the chap could clean the oven because otherwise he would see the hovel that we live in. And he's just finished and then I had to put everything back and here I am. This normally goes out 6 o'clock in the morning. It used to go out on Thursday. I tried to move it to 6 o'clock Tuesday. That doesn't seem to be going so well because it's 5 p.m. Tuesday and this plainly isn't out yet. So I'm going to record it now, edit it quickly, get it out for you guys if you care. It's been a frantic kind of week. Natalie's been in Mallorca all week, and so I've had extra dog walks and extra other stuff to do, and it's been a frantic kind of week. And I can't honestly say that I've been as rigid with my calorie counting as I ought to have been. I have tried to make decent choices. I went out for dinner a couple of times, and I tried to make decent choices while out for dinner. Funnily enough, out for dinner with Caroline yesterday, I made a strong, good choice, and when it arrived, it was inedible, so I had to send it back and have not so good second choice. Yeah, it's been a very, very, very busy week and I am exhausted. My holiday's not due for about 4 weeks yet. By the time it comes, I'll have collapsed completely. I've also had a really good week on eBay. That's nothing to do with the Calorie Crush, but it also explains why I've been busy, because when you have a lot of sales, you have a lot of parcels to do. So can't complain about that, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot this week and I haven't necessarily been as good on my calories as I would have liked to be. I do want to insert a little bit about the video I put up last week, which was a chocolate honeycomb slab. I received some adverse opinions about that. There were a couple of in my own comments, one of which I deleted. One of those ladies has lost her posting privileges now. But there was also a comment elsewhere about the professing to be on a weight loss plan and then posting a video with the most calorific contents ever. So I want to address that. Firstly, it is possible to bake something and not consume all of it yourself. I do give a lot of stuff away. I bake because I enjoy it. And one of the things I gave up when I started this Calorie Crush was I gave up baking. Because I was like, I can't bake anymore because I'll eat it. I can't bake anymore because I'll eat it. I enjoy baking. It's something I get a lot of pleasure out of doing. And I quite enjoy making a video of me baking something. And I decided I didn't need to lose out on that. I would just share more. So I do actually share it now with the neighbours. And one of the lady who lost her posting privileges commented, I suppose you'll say you're going to share it with the neighbours' kids, but you'll eat it all yourself. Goodbye. I didn't eat it all myself. I couldn't possibly eat it all myself if I wanted to. It was incredibly rich and sickly. Even there's a loose hair annoying my face. Even for me and my sweet tooth, that would have been a bit too much. So yeah, I didn't eat it all myself. But furthermore, I didn't eat it this week. Because here's another little news flash. Videos don't always come out in the order in which I filmed them. So I actually filmed that one a couple of weeks ago. And then it sits there waiting for a slot for me to put it into that fits around other stuff. Because I don't necessarily want to put out 3 cooking videos a week. I fit it in. So firstly, don't assume that because you've seen me say I'm on a diet on Monday and then you've seen me bake something calorific on Thursday that I'm ignoring the fact that I said I was on a diet. Don't assume that, because like I said, things don't get released in the order they're recorded. Secondly, don't assume that I'm going to eat it all myself, because although I freely admit that I'm a greedy cow, I'm not a liar, regardless of what some people may think. And if I say I've given it to the neighbours, then I've given it to the neighbours. Got that little off my chest. Come and hop on the scales with me. Again, don't hop on with me. I'm going to go and hop on the scales. We'll see how I got on. It's Monday. It's scales time. It's 278.8, which is exactly what it was last week. I round up to 279, so I've stayed the same. I stayed the same. And I was mildly disappointed because although I know that I haven't been as rigid with my calories as I could have been, I have not really had a burst out, a binge. You know, I haven't really had a day when I've thrown caution to the winds and gone, sod it, I'll eat what I want. I went out for dinner with Josh and Kath Palmer. I made good choices and I haven't had a lot of desserts this week. However, I also, despite being busy, I haven't been maybe as physical as I would like to. I haven't been to the gym, for example, this week. Haven't had the time. I have done more dog walks, but I don't walk very fast with the dogs because Buddy can't walk very fast, even if I wanted to, and I don't want to, let's face it. So dog walking isn't vigorous exercise. All things considered, if I've stayed the same, I'll accept it. I was mildly disappointed. I'd hoped I'd done a bit better, but it is what it is. At least I didn't gain. We'll just take it. The board stays the same. There was a message on last week's video from the lady who makes the boards. I think her name is Katie, and she said thank you for sharing it again and sending lots of customer away. So I'm glad that you're buying them if you want to. Again, once more, let me just stress this is not a sponsored thing. I don't get any kickback from anyone buying these from Katie. There's absolutely no monetary compensation to me for sharing it. It's just that I like mine and I think other people might like it, and so I share it. It's always linked in the description box in case you do want to go and get one. And Katie is, as she says, she's a small business and she's grateful for your customs, so thank you to anyone who's gone and helped out that lady in that way. I don't think I've got anything much to say. Natalie's back. She just went around along the background a minute ago. I picked her up at the airport at 4 a.m. I think I said that at the beginning. Did I say that? I don't know. I'm so tired. I don't know whether I'm up or down, in or out. Don't know who I am. Natalie's back, but we've got another busy week planned. I've got 3 days of work, and then we are going to Swansea Friday night to see Six the Musical, which is something Natalie's wanted to see for a very long time, and I bought her the tickets for her birthday. Her birthday's been and gone, but you get the tickets for when you get them, don't you? So we're doing that Friday night, and we're staying one night in Swansea. So again, I will endeavour to make good choices, and I'm going to try and be a little bit more physical this week as well. Try and fit a bit more exercise in, even if it involves running up and down the ladder to the loft a few more times. I feel like I've done nothing but go in the loft this week, actually. I think I'm done. It was only supposed to be a quick one. Just a very quick check-in to say that I've stayed the same. I'm okay with that. Mildly disappointed, but I'm okay with it. Thank you to everyone who is rejoining me for the Calorie Crush, and massive support to those of you who are restarting your own weight loss journey. Well done to everyone who's gone, okay, if you're getting back on the wagon, I'll get back on too. There's a lot of us on this wagon. It's a good, strong wagon, I can tell you. So, yeah, well done to everyone who's joining in. If you want to post how you've got on this week in the comments below, I'd love you to do that. But this is not a weight loss channel. This is something else I want to make really clear. I did say this way back 2 years ago when I started my calorific journey, whatever we're calling it. This was never intended to be a weight loss channel. I don't intend it to be a weight loss channel. And that's why there will be videos of me baking and videos of me doing stuff that isn't connected with weight loss, and videos that you may think counteract the weight loss aspect of the channel. That's because there is no weight loss aspect of the channel. The only aspect of weight loss that you're getting is me going, I'm trying to lose some weight. That's it. It's not a weight loss channel, and therefore I don't have to adhere to any influencing rules that you think I ought to. Furthermore, please try to remember that being an influencer is a side effect of content creation. It was never the main aim. It was never the target. I don't want to be an influencer. I wanted to make YouTube videos. Being an influencer, even in the tiny way in which I could consider I might be one, it's a side effect. It's something that happens to you whether you like it or not. It's not the main goal. And so please don't criticise me for things that I do in my position as an influencer, which is a position I never asked to be in. It's turned into a bit ranty again. Hooray for the rantiness. I will see you all next week. I hope I will be a bit lighter. No progress this week, but also no... What's the opposite of progress? Regress? Progress. Regress, I suppose. Onwards and downwards. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye for now.